Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Stanley Parable 2. And guess what? We found the epilogue. It's time for the epilogue, because we've pretty much done everything we can. Yes, after we escaped from that place, from the memory zone. Oh! It's very beautiful out here. Oh, God. Oh, so beautiful. We found it. We found what remains of the Hall of Memories. Yes. We'll find our way back to where we belong. Cookie Nine's blog! Oh. Oh my God. Collecting figurines. Oh, I feel the bucket is a nice comforting reprieve. Oh, cat dog born. Funny. I like that cat dog show. Ooh, what's in the shipping container here? Stanley Parable developers. No more spin-offs, no more sequels. Uh. Hmm. I don't know. I think this was kind of good. I liked it. Hey, it's the gym buttons. Can we press them?
Jim.
Yes!
Jim.
You know, I feel like this is that Markiplier scene in West of Loathing where he discovers a brand new spittoon and everything. You know, and more Stanley figs. Aww. Thank you, game devs. Though I know this is the room. Oh! It's nice to see you. But it's terrible to learn that there will be never be another Stanley Parable game. Preserve the integrity? What nonsense! Stanley Parable is not sacred. We do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes. Let's run the franchise into the ground, drag it through the mud and back, and if people hate it, who cares? You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard. In fact, let me show you. Together, we're going to make the Stanley Parable 3. Simple. All we do is change the number in the in-game's title screen. We also need a really dumb title for the game, something loud and gaudy. Go ahead, try combining some random words together to make a new title. Stanley's Big Mind Control Machine. It's absurd. I love it. Every time you start the game, we'll advance the number of the sequel by 1, and then we'll pick a new subtitle. That way, the Stanley Parable will never end. And nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. It'll just be the same content recycled again and again and again with a new title screen. What do you say? Should we go forward with it? Why not? Call of Duty does it. Let's do it! And you know what? Since you put my faith in the idea, giving you something as well. See, I've noticed that the narrator never found a way to give you the broken achievement, did he? Of course not. I wouldn't expect him to know how. It's been bothering me. Let's fix it. All right, there. The achievement machine is all fixed. You see, I'm on your side. We're in this together. We're going to keep this train rolling. The Stanley Parable cannot end. It can only spiral in on itself. Forever. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? Right. There's only one last thing we need to do. Please enter the current time. It is 7:33 p.m. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Thank you. Please enjoy the Stanley Parable. Stanley's Big Mind Control Machine. Now, let's head in and get that achievement unlocked. Come here.
All of his
Where's
co-workers
the
were
bucket?
gone.
We're
What could
taking
it
the
mean?
bucket with us.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Stanley's bucket. The only co-worker he would ever truly need.
We're taking the bucket with us. Let's go!
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up, Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Hold on. Aw. Hold on. Shame we never got in there. Hey, let's go get the achievement, since we have the bucket.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes, you see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Yep.
As you can see, the machine is not working yet since... What? Wait, what in the holy hell is going on? You got the achievement?
Yep, I did.
Where did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear, it was broken just a second ago. Who fixed it? Is someone here? Are we being watched? Oh, God. Composure, composure. Yes, as you can see, the machine is working as normal, as I intended. It truly speaks to the awe-inspiring magic of the Stanley Parable 2. Breathe. Just breathe.
Yeah. And unfortunately, we have all the Stanley figs. We have all 26 of them.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
We need more Stanley figs. Well, I suggest that we go jump in the infinite hole one last time, and then we'll end it from there.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling.
Whee!
You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward. You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
I like falling down the infinite hole.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Nope.
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we
Yeah.
both said some things we didn't mean.
Possibly.
Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready. Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel. Oh,
Nope.
for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there, goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite.
Yep.
Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled.
Nope.
I really do have so... Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability in marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point. It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Uh-oh.
Is the, teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago.
Maybe
Try
you're
it
so close.
again.
Maybe you're so close to the surface it no longer functions.
Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
What's that sound? The hole is shrinking again, or growing. Deeper! We must go deeper.
المحافظة.
Ooh, puppies. I like the puppies. Ooh. Oh, cool. Oh, I like that one. Is there an option to change our bucket?
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley!
Oh.
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodlepip.
Hmm. Oh, right.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Now, let's do the last thing I wanted to do before we end the series.
Wait. There are 2 buckets here. How did you get a second bucket? Oh, no. The warmth and comfort of a single bucket is already so great, so intoxicatingly wonderful. With 2 buckets, there's no telling. Stanley, can you still hear me? Are you with me? Stanley! Oh, thank God. I didn't lose you. Stanley, the power of 2 buckets was too much. I had to destroy both of them. I know how much the bucket meant to you, but I couldn't take the risk. I hope one day you can forgive me.
No, we're never going to forgive you, narrator. But I think that's a good place to stop. So until next time, well, there's not going to be a next time, thankfully, but until next time, this has been an MO7 production. I've been Moretti, and I will see you all in my next stream. Goodbye.